Grass is free. Buy a farm. You'll get all 3. I mean, that's fair, I guess. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Kip Attempts 3-3. We're going to see how fast we can go through this. One of within. Alpha No one in there. Of course, Alpha No wants to have a word with me. How else do you start off in a fucking patch? You should have a new armor coffer. I'll check it. What is it specifically? Like how the manservant has a triple triad deck. Something like discuss. As I recall the events that unfold in the peace conference there, say soon forget them. One returns again to the moment where Nidhogg appeared before the crowd, the guise of Estinian. It was a slight chill to the soul, which gave me a reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you describe his fateful transformation as law, feared I lost him forever, but the fact that there's some semblance of his former self requires must surely count for something. Last of evidence to support this impression. Slipstream armor. I'll have to take a look at it. Still in cry for more empirical appraisal info. Glad I did. But it seems that they have observations of their own to share. Set up table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we? Yes. Forgotten Night. Let's go. Maybe? Goetia... I don't have anything in the inventory yet. Yes, I got my Lucaria and Darkrai events. Already got those, yes. Actually did those just the other night. I think it was last night, actually. I might get it this quest, yeah.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino.
I probably took the Allengon Gold.
Fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Amazing.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humors.
I honestly just take the gold mostly, because I'm sure I can buy it later.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Oh no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
They're accurate.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us? You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
Yeah.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
So Nidhogg's body is gone. Estinian is the base. Estinian still
Then
exists.
he is lost to us forever?
No, not necessarily.
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I'd sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean?
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Probably have to rip him out of that armor, honestly.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Well, we're about to.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers.
We get that you're stressed, man. I'm the one that's
Even
gonna have to
should you
fight him.
succeed in excising the eyes from the dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
Accurate.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Okay, now we're getting into some crazy territory. You need to chill the fuck out.
Ah, I found you at last. A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
They're not Horcruxes. They are completely different magical artifacts. Horcruxes are something
Sir Emmerich would
completely.
speak with us.
They are their
Very well.
own.
Thank you,
their own artifact.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Oh, will do. I'm just laughing at my armor. Not funny. Stop it, kid. It's not funny. Hi!
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
You're a lot... You show up a lot less in this expansion than I thought you would. Thought your role was done, actually. I mean, he's musing to himself, obviously.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Hey, you would think the Father of all Dragons would be in this expansion a lot more. You would think. You're just kind of vibing. Yeah, torrent attire. That's whatever. Taking gold. Yeah, I'll use the Might Poetics at some point. Trani advanced. That has been found. Yes, let's hear what the commander has to say, Alphino. Do not interrupt him, like I know you're going to.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
Yeah, definitely.
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
Revibara.
You speak of Revibara?
Good, good. You're listening. That's improvement.
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... How shall I put this?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Revibara's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal, and if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard.
Yeah.
Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
I saw the eyeshadow popping. Saw that.
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then.
Better than nothing.
Depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
Oh, he's throwing up death flags. Come on. That's like 3 of them at this point. He better... No. Man's gonna die. That is a dead man. Yeah, no, I mean, to be fair, you are correct. The fight at the Silvertear Lake did take it out of him, and he just kind of can't really do a whole hell of a lot. Stand the threat we now face. As we fought the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. There's all we can do to aid in the salvation. I pray impose all you must. Reading for a while today. It's just not happening. So we got our test and we have no way of knowing what Nidhogg's shape attack. We must assume that time is not our ally. No, you are correct. Notice that it's Nidhogg's shade, so Nidhogg's body is done. It's the possession of both eyes in the Azure Dragoon that is allowing him to form. We dispatch a messenger for Mr. Chatter that will be escorting me to Solam. This is not part of the exact details of the destination, as they are yet unknown to me. Some Revibara at Zenith in the training match ever begin our ascent. However, I think it would be best if we pay visit the Annex Shrine. And Scott with Vidofnir. It was a part of the considered condition where she just succumbed to her wounds. It wouldn't be a grave consequence for our alliance, or she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Yeah, I know this makes sense. Hey, Rick, you still me a drink, you better not die. Exactly. I mean, he's not the first person that says, oh yeah, and I'll hit you back. Never actually hits me back. That's a common theme, actually. It's unfortunate. Okay, so that's the exit. So that means the entrance is over here. Original form is dead, his eyes still with ether as they were. Held what remained of his soul as well. Man's power is capable of summoning a physical body at will. Right, yeah. fucking Midgard Sommer's eyes are still around. They're still able to do things, technically. Warriors and our companions will bring you to mine abode. Just for disturbing your recuperation. Hope your wound does not pain you over much. Now imagine close to death. This thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Glad to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. Ishgard, I apologize. Dragon full grown, and now thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle. My great grandsire learned to crawl. Was to remind me of a knight whom I called some thousands of years ago. He's ordered to defend me from harm and hardship. They returned to the era of peace. Man and dragon knew such comradeship. Cutscene of Midgard Summer fighting over. So I don't think I've seen that cutscene now. Let our every effort to do so not be undone by ancient rancor. We know peace while Nidhogg shade yet lingereth. So much plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus we do make for so am I to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Thou knowst as well how he will answer. Heart remains unchanged than a pity. It is a folly to hope I'm content to die a fool. Have ever been the way of thy kind? Go then, be warned that the shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. There we rest no longer. Spider. Cider. Oh my god, words. Pleasure for having been proven right. So their presence will be every bit as welcome as anticipated. Our one great room, such as begin our ascent. Cider Spider. That's your next Halloween drink. No, I got a lot of cutscenes I had to go back through and watch, especially the ARR cutscenes now that I have more context. Scuttle. Is it just me or is this place darker? Feels the world above the clouds. Never did dream once mine paints pale picture of its majesty. Feel to see such wonders. I reminded of my first visit to the peak when Estinian and Yzael yet walked by our side. Moogle! He. It do be me. Isn't Maga turning Miss Moon? Don't tell me you forgot my name, Kupo, for all we've been through together. How could you, Alphino? At least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you? Literally who? Call you Moglin. It's gonna happen. How could you mistake for the overstuffed throne? Him, Moghan, the courageous move will guide you to the Zine of the Kupo. He was a trick question. Brings you and your friends to Mog home. Audience with old graceful girl. I hope you brought the horn with the winds as gentle as they are. Good lad toot. Should ring the Great Worm Series easy enough. In our favor. Mogul. Unexpected. How about this? What? What's happening? Moghan. The third answer, all Mughals look the same to me. Mad because jealous of tall. Sad because smallish. Like, sounds amazing. All right, let's go up here then. Feels so nice to be able to fly up here. I am so glad I unlocked all these Aether Currents at like 6 a.m. the other day. The fact that we still have this horn. I mean, I guess what else would we do? They go back to the Mughals? I think he's just curious to see what we'll do. Yeah.
Great Hraesvelga. 'Tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hraesvelga. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people. Foresaw mine intent.
And this is the other half. The humans being unable to let go, but the dragons being unable to let go. The duality of the storylines.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude.
Maybe not the best way to open up with that. It has his attention.
Despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope? I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back? So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Got him. Yeah.
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Hey, there you are. Took you long enough. Aymeric. He does speak with authority. He is Dragon Daddy. Aymeric's like, the fuck? Everyone's realized Mac Dragon. Yes, you are correct. Yeah, absolutely, Master Crawford. I'm glad that you find enjoyment out of this. A decent, self-satisfying answer, but not quite. The Moogle doing a spy. So that's what I was going to do, and told the warrior light to kill him. Here's of course what Nidhogg was going to do, and gave him one of his eyes. Yep. They were laying just outside the palace. That was one of the children of whom Revibara spoke. We're escort waiting. Sorkai, now accessible. Alright, let's see. Who is still... There we go. Thank you. I actually didn't know there was another dungeon here. Sorry, I had to stretch for a second. I actually didn't know there's another dungeon here. God, there's a few. Roll correct. Yeah, I'm good. I'm Dragoon. What's this one gonna be? Oh, you're just hanging out. How about you? How's it going? I guess maybe we could unsync it. Worst case. Nah, it's fine. We'll be fine. Back to everyone just like, oh yeah, Miguel Summer's still here. Don't worry about it. I mean, now was the time for him to pop out. He didn't have a reason to pop out beforehand. That is interesting. Long Beach drops tonight. Hell yeah. Because I know you needed to get some of those done. Dragon's riding dragons. Oh, that's great. It's almost like they'd fucking work really well together. Oh my god, it's Minecraft the dungeon. Oh no. They hit like fucking trucks though. I mean, to be fair, they're on level. Oh, I don't like this. Here's the pole. Start doing damage. That's fine. Big pull. Jesus, you're back. You're back. You might want to go take some acetaminophen for your back after that pull. Jesus. That was a boot. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that hit. That's a jump pad. He's like right on there. It's fine. An answer of sorrow. Not. Oh, that's a Moogle. Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh, oh, he is the trial. Okay, that's interesting. King Mogglebox 2.0? Kind of. No, I mean, we finished that pull. No, that's fine. I was like, damn, you need some like pain meds for your back or something after that? That was a hard carry. He's not the chieftain because he's the baddest. Oh no. Oh, he's dead. My Heavensward tribes really sucks to unlock. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. It's such a really pretty fucking locale, actually. Jesus. Answer of silence. Don't mind if I got him. I'm gonna start pelting him with fucking arrows, lances, whatever. They have a lot of health, actually. There we go. Hey, how you doing, bird? Maybe? Should probably take care of the big one first, actually. On this, you going, hi, good to see ya. Hopefully the D2 grind's going well for you. The new dungeon this season is just hitting a little hard, so I'm kind of taking a break. Like, I was able to clear it. Just things are hitting way too hard. Doesn't feel like resilience is doing what it should. Hopefully it's going well for you. Probably don't know what to do with the boss theme composer. Drops the key to make it sound menacing. Accurate. That is a... Peter, the horse is here. Oh my god, it's actually a horse. By the Watcher. Nice! Congrats on the emblem. I don't like this arena. I don't like that mechanic. Nidhogg farming forest, nice. Hopefully the core farm goes well for you. Probably gonna have another full phase. Oh, Fang Claw's a cooldown, so I can't activate it certain times. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. Weird champ, but okay. That was a horse. Vergasker with product return. Yeah, it sounds kind of neat. Fuck. We have to actually fight Gracefulgar on this. I'm not ready for this. Whenever I realize there's a power outage when I'm sleeping and turn off my damn... Oh, that's rough. Especially when you're without heaters. Make sure you're wrapping up. Fine, just keep my damage going. Nice, good shit. That's a Durgan. Hey, y'all mind if I just... Fucking Dragoon is so funny. There we go. Wrong way. I'm ready. This must be fun to run in Dungeon Roulette. Actually, this might be pretty quick, actually, depending on what this boss phase mechanic is. This is similar to Bahamut's theme, right? He's a wall boss. Good to know. When we first played when we fought Midgard Stormer, that's where I remember this. Ow! Fuck, that hurt. We're getting bone snacks. Okay. That's unfortunate. The first Brit theme. Gotcha. Okay, try that again. So we are getting golden snacks. That is very good to know, actually. Not the button I wanted. Diamond Storm. What are we doing here? Ooh, oh, I know this mechanic. Yeah, I remember you from Fall Guys. So Hallowed Wings gave me a bone stack. How do I avoid that? That was the same attack that gave me a bone stack last time. Cool. Oh, I got the bone stack being on the wrong side. Okay. Move to the side that isn't glowing. Got it. Okay. That's going to take me a few times to actually get right. Cool. Good to know. Thank you for bearing with me. I appreciate the run through that. Thanks for carrying my ass. No, it seems like it's a pretty quick dungeon. Like, if you got in roulettes, you probably wouldn't be that upset. Attacks not displayed. Attacks. Right. That's incredibly fair, actually. Nope, sorry, cut it off. That's an interesting development. Updated to patch Alpha No Namework had to fight their own trials alone, leaving us to fight risk ourselves. Now they're part of the duty trust. Interesting. For Minor Great Worm's might. Yeah. The Menace Harm would not be standing here now. Plenty of to teach. This onslaught forced me to recall my training about the speed of a dragon. His balance, his blind saws. It was in short a very thorough lesson. Oh no, not the Mughals. Oh shit. We congratulate you on the completion of your trial. With the name more fitting would just you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing. Oh my god, if you're my low subject, we'll have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time. Possibly, definitely amazing. I love it. It didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. That's triple shifts. Yeah, triple shifts for you, Morgan. How could you? Triple, but that's not fifth. Or Morgan. Awful. I love that. That was perfect.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
Okay. What's the next step, though?
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
The stupid helmet.
'Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
Maybe, you know, ask Hraesvelgar.
Oh, gods.
Or make Godsummer.
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
You circle with arrows inside. It means an attack will hit there. Move in the arrow's direction and hit it again. I was in the fight before now. It'll just take a few runs and I'll get it. Must away. Attack begins very loudly. I mean, to be fair, he probably sensed Hraesvelgar's fall, right? Or him losing the trial, right? He probably felt that. That's what I'm trying to say. So that probably had to hasten up his actual attack.
I must return to my city without delay.
Very, very cool cutscene. Oh, I have to deal with limit cut this raid series. Oh no. Yeah, no, he started. Ow. That's how they would do that. That's only Savage. I thought regular Cruise Tracer did it. Nice, good hit. Good strike.
Remember your training. We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
Ooh, good block. That's gonna hurt though. That's gonna be real hot. They're very awfully coordinated for battle, these dragons. They also don't have strong enough fire to break through shields. It doesn't have the intrinsic traits Dragonfire should. So about a very big gun here. That's literally what the Machinist Guild is. Like, they have pew-pews. Back up, hold the line.
Reinforcements! By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
They started to get tactics. They started to just swarm.
Lord Commander!
I ruin every cutscene I'm in.
Warrior of Light.
There you are. You owe me a fight.
Watan and by in. Still walking. Nal enga. Ale en ikinfa en. Kohesto in. Undo kai omon ikin in. Castaga, Stajas, Skol, Hes, Som. Orsk mig in, Eskja in one ihe, Dolun hikin hern esh.
And that's how you piss Race Fulgur off. You don't have to take him. I'll take him. I'll do it. I'll fight him. I'll 1v1 him. Oh, no, I guess we're just gonna sit outside. They, however, have magic-imbued breath weapons beyond the smaller ones. Oh, he's gonna transform. That is no small amount of power. Really? Oh, your Stola would be blind right now. Nope. Ugh. That was an amp. Yep. That was dirty. Uh-huh. Where the hell? I'm actually surprised it's not a solo player instance. Because La Habrea was. Well, he got reworked, to be fair. That it's a 8. I mean, it's a trial. There he is. You're a much smaller target now. I see that ley lines. I dig it. I respect it. Yep, there it is. I was out of jumps. Oh, he's fully amped now. That was some big fucking hits. Nope. That's not happening. You're still a little too far out from limit break. Push. Done. No, it was a really good fight. Thank you all for accompanying me on that. I do appreciate that. I didn't die. I'll take that. I will take not dying.
Estinian!
No, they're still kicking. You're gonna have to rip that armor off of him.
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg.
You were.
Thou shalt die by my hand.
Ooh. Nope. He has a semblance of control in there still.
This is not your hand, worm!
Ow.
Wilt obey.
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
Alphino can't.
You waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. Luswa? No.
Children of the land, truths that once rang clear, two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heaven's realness in memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon, watching as their worlds drift apart. One soul's cry, a passion welling within.
They seem inert.
Sacrifice, a bind plea to her king.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind.
No one gets them.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend.
Even inert. They
Lucia, summon the
still
healer.
can serve purposes.
I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Gotta get you
Allow
some
me
new
to
armor,
do this
man.
much, at least.
You right back yet? Yeah, you were.
You have my gratitude, Revibara. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Ustra udin instra an hesne. One in nest ik an caved.
He didn't take back his eye. Interesting. We'll see if that gets wrapped up.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well, even as Revibara did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
Nidhogg is currently carrying the entire weight of Heavensward because it didn't carry the expansion. God. No, it's a solid expansion. The haze of pain as far as sense, but no. Past is done, and we must look to the future. Long last Nidhogg is gone, the foul spirit cast out once and for all, and Estinian survives the ordeal. Nidhogg Shade, we got my Nidhogg epic ballad. At least so, it was without a doubt one of the more epochal victories, though I must admit that it took great joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. For your own sake, if you had not been there to aid me, those frontal eyes would still be fused with Estinian's mail. With Nidhogg gone, I can't help but wonder how much of our friend remains. See, big news of his condition. And now the later Dragoon skills start to make sense. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna... very curious how that's actually gonna end up working out. Because that's a plot point. As long as his left eye. I mean, yeah, he probably can see just fine, honestly. And he also gets to see us through our adventures as well. No, it was a very beautiful sequence. I couldn't talk during it. Like, it was a beautiful sequence. None of friends. If as if winning Revibara for a cause wasn't good enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of the brood, brother. I don't know how to thank you. Contribution was hardly noteworthy. Your says that the day were Casino and Estinian. One triumph over Nidhogg Shade through strength of arms, together through sheer will. Speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? Ishgard was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier captain. He's yet to regain consciousness, but as you know, Estinian's mind and body are held hostage for many days. They should allow the process of healing begin. In the meantime, let us recover from your own ordeals. Revibara is never long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word at the moment of any new developments. Now, if I satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmund and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. No, he would have taken it back. I was expecting him to. So either it's going to be ARR post, or he bequeathed it as a gift to the Warrior of Light, which could come down into play in other expansions as well. Hypothetically speaking. That's not me fishing for information.
The heroes of the hour return.
Yeah, absolutely. It was good to have you. Thanks for tagging along.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
To be fair, Great Worm is
we
not
cannot all be heroes,
a light
dear
threat.
brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
This
And
This
while
helmet's
we're
gonna be
on
the death of me.
subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
Good shit, dude.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
Calling out on managers, right?
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
He's probably shook up by his experience with the eye. Like, that had to have hurt.
Our Master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts.
We're out a little bit. He'll be fine. But
In
that
which
had
respect
to
he
have
has
hurt.
come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Alright, where are we going? Closest will be Forgotten Night. I can take the visor off. The fact that it's just a quick toggle, I actually really like that. The senior fan admitted the boy was once exhausted by Hirasuko's trial and all that followed. So such a devoted comrade. Alpine coat, Dragonsong. Ooh, Dragonsong registration roll. That's kind of cool. Continuous after joining the Temple Knights. Named student up as Indian barely registered my existence. Plus a fellow recruit, more shadow, which occasionally darkened his path. So am I to remain had fate not seen fit to intervene. While on the patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, we were only 2 to survive. The experience forged a bond between us. The like situations are wont to do. That's a trauma bond, yeah. But the friendship in an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg, revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, revenge for his younger brother. Then Alphino sees something of a lost sibling. In the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found his elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once. Well, you don't understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend whom I would gladly. I think it is Count Dracula's coat. It would make sense. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yep. And that's why I cut the stream when I did. To 3.2 to 3.3. I knew there was going to be a few of these. I don't think I've actually seen inside his helmet. He doesn't. No, fair enough.
Estinian.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Got him.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief.
Oh, this is the new Estinian model. Right. Because the old was the base face.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvogr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. 'Tis an honor to share the mantle of Azure Dragoon with one such as you.
That's bonus dialogue, isn't it, actually?
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Emmerich. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
He's not quite up to their level yet. He'll get there.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
He's gonna get new armor.
Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
Yeah. He needs some time to reflect as well. He is having a complete life shift. This is probably the first time in years he's actually relaxing too.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state.
Yeah, thank you, Symbol. Glad you like the reactions.
Was there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons.
Oh my god, of course it is.
Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done,
yeah.
Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
I'm glad I pronounced your name correctly. Sorry, I'm focusing on the cutscene. I've also been streaming for about 9-ish hours. It's good to see you. Glad you're enjoying the content.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
Yep. He is the most qualified candidate.
And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir. Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
Amazing.
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
He kept the spear. Interesting. We'll no doubt see Estinian again later. There it is.
Were the notes of the Dragonsong rewritten. The din of war, giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
Yeah, the off-screen gave his eye back. It flows a little better that way. This is technically the third Final Fantasy I played Symbol. I played 7, Crisis Core, and this is 14, the MMO. I'm making my way through them. It's not the same. A lot happened. Yeah, no, you were correct. Literally closing the book. I was expecting a lot more cutscenes, honestly. Like, I welcome it. I welcome not having to sit for 2 hours. No, we're not doing the patch quest tonight. No way. Gazing out in the sea of clouds and an all too rare moment of idleness when I just built a certain hero winding his way to the city on Dragon's Back. Nay, it was no great matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought back from the pressure of the office, no sooner rest from my role as temporary head of state than I'm burdened position of more permanent responsibility. Fancy that it echoes some of the small measured way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned and build upon the system's nobility that once sought to tear down? And what a strange jest that places me at this pinnacle. An Archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords. Questions were for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This is what I learned through painful experience. And this is a hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which I now follow, even as we build the bridge between man and dragon. So reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. Just remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that will become. The towers rise proudly from the fundamental of our legacy. The captain of White Cave, as Stiny has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. If you happen upon him and upon our unmannerly friend in your travels, pray assure him to keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. I guess that makes sense why we don't deal with Estinian in the Dragoon quest line for Heavensward, because it's teaching the other Dragoon. I'm getting close. I know 3 4 is coming pretty quick. No, Heavensward, I can see where people would say that this is where we have something special. And ARR, it had to set up a lot. It had to do a lot. Like, it had to carry a lot. If ARR didn't world build in the capacities that it did, this would not have hit the same. Much as even my own time in Corythus, how I say that I just completely almost killed the game for me. I understand why it had to do the things that it did. Tonight, he was in a position. Ishgard had chosen a new road, loaded with steps of thousands of years of broken faith, and the people may stumble from time to time. I know none better than Sir Aymeric to lead the march of progress. As for us, there is a small matter of ushering a new dawn in the shadow of the inscrutable. Asting machinations and seemingly endless processions of primals. Must you walk our own chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. But enjoy his damn vacation, right? Guards, government to reform new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel selection to distant locales from landing in Ishgard. Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay, this has got to be the start of 3-4 at this point. Hit patch M is quit, not 9 or 10 quests per patch. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna find his eyes. You know, fall and break your neck while you're at it, Warriors of Darkness. Yeah, they're gonna go repel. They're gonna go find it. Error had to carry a lot, and there was much of a passion behind much of it was basic RPG lacking what makes Heavensward. Right, and they had to remake a lot, to be fair. They had a lot on their plate when they made A Realm Reborn. You blenders, nay, you need not remain there. You shall rendezvous at the usual place. Passion, yes. I guess I'm aside from one overly curious mouse. Nice. Hey, Thancred. That's Alice, right? Wait, no, Alice should have... There's no moment they will play their part as we play ours. There's... Unless did the gray mist give way to the azure skies, man and dragon rise above, voices join in song. Beneath shrouded bows, beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs, as it always does. Warrior of Darkness. I'm about to slap these guys. Where's the next one, actually? There is promises kept. Red Alpha now. Most excellent time days from surely 3-minute persona edge was delivered to the man a short while ago. In any event, Sir Aymeric, Deborah, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and just kind of, oh my god, we're starting to get a little obsessed with the titles here. Yeah, that's the one. Cordially invites Jonathan at the estate. A surprise messenger assured me that the Lord had approached the subject at an early date when the arrangements of the peace conference were still being finalized. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure. Happy advance of peace. Lord Commander sees no further cause for delay. What say you? Yeah, I figured this was 3-4. There was a cut. Order accepts winner once. Yeah, so now we're preparing for Stormblood. However, God, we got to do the raid series first. I do not have the brain space for that tonight. I did pick that up though. I wanted to make sure I did pick that up. So, I guess at that point I need to actually hop to the gold saucer. It's just a notification for the recent one. No, I'm about to go stretch. Like, ugh. Yeah, no, I wanted to go see the Dragonsong through. That was my big rush. I wanted to see that through, and I was not disappointed. I really was not. Like, that was one of the spoilers that I had from reacting to a video a while ago, and just never really had the ability to do it. So I mean, you know, figured I would go rush it, bum rush it, and you know, it went places. I'm very happy that it did that. I will be taking tomorrow off. I gotta go do all of this, and I gotta go make sure I convert all of this, and then after that I have to upload it. So I'm gonna tomorrow's gonna be an upload day. So it's an idle share. Yeah, no, the raid, I gotta do the raid series next. That's gonna be fun because, you know, raid series things. Probably stream that at some point. Yeah, I'll take not doing coils tonight. Night is the keyword. Take that over just getting a bunch of MSQ done as we make our way towards an eventual Endwalker and Dawn Trail. But alas, you're on the Kip TV channel. Thank you for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Hope that this was enjoyable. Hopefully you found the reaction to the Dragonsong in 3.3 interesting at the very least. And I will see you next time. Once again, thank you, Rev, for letting me borrow your PNG to block my chat. Link to Rev's content in the description. As always, see you in the next one.